G'day, welcome back to another episode with the Lifestyle Pioneers. I'm Simon.
I'm Liz.
And we are in the West Macdonnell Ranges.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since 99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket in plain sight all along. I think it's time for me to go burn all bridges.
We're going to take you right through the West Macdonnells, show you exactly what's out here. It's absolutely stunning so far. We've just taken the turn off. First stop today is going to be Simpsons Gap. We've just spent 4 days in Alice, chilling out, relaxing.
Restocking food, fuel, water for a big off-grid adventure.
A lot of people come out here and do this in a day or two. We're going to spend a fair bit longer out here, I think, is the plan, as long as there's enough to see and do out here.
I'm sure we'll find something.
But so far, I mean, we're only about 10 k's out of Alice Springs, and the scenery out here is just stunning. I think there's an art gallery to check out as well. I know someone who likes art galleries.
You look after me, don't you, Dale?
I do my best. We're going to do some four-wheel driving. We're going to get into a few of the campgrounds that most people don't go to. We're going to test out where we can get the zone into.
I think this episode is going to be gorgeous.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I did.
There's plenty of gorgeous to see. There's even some swimming holes. We probably won't swim because it's the middle of bloody winter and it's not that warm. We'll see how we go, though.
I reckon scissors, paper, rock, loser gets in.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that. Alright, we just pulled up at Simpsons Gap, which is the first stop on the trail as you're coming out of Alice Springs. It's literally only about, probably 20 minutes out of town, if that, so easy access. And there's just a few things that Northern Territory government's doing with their parks management, which I think is really good. The first one is this, what they're calling NT Maps on the Go. So it's an app you can download, and then they got free maps of, from what I can tell, of all the national parks in the Northern Territory. So, and they're offline maps that you can just scroll through on your phone and check out what's there, look at all the walks, the campsites, all that sort of stuff. Absolutely brilliant. What a fantastic idea. The other thing they're doing is during the sort of peak season is they're doing these free guided walks on different days and different times of day, depending on where they are, but you can grab a brochure from the Visitor Information Centre that tells you about every single one and when they're on and everything, which I think is just absolutely brilliant. The other thing I will just touch on that is whenever you're coming to somewhere like this, our biggest tip is just go to the local Visitor Information Centre. We just find them all to be absolutely fantastic. The staff are great. There's always heaps of information there. It does help if you ask the right questions. Let them know what you're doing, what you like, what you don't like, what you're looking for, and we've just find they're always super helpful. So we've grabbed a heap of information while we were in Alice the last few days, and a lot of that is what we're using to sort of plan our trip and things like that. This is, as I said, this is Simpsons Gap we're at now. It's a 20-minute return walk. Looks like it's fairly easy, just up the creek bed, and then next stop will be hopefully this gallery, if I can find it. I've promised it, so hopefully I can find it. And then we're going to head into Standley Chasm for a pull up there for a night, and we'll let you know about all that when we get up there.
Heard you want to leave this place where we grew up. This old town, just put it all behind. Remember always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.
It's a little bit breezy today, but not too bad. And you get down in there into the gap itself, and it is just an absolute wind tunnel. Anyway, that's a quick and easy walk down to Simpsons Gap. That's definitely a must-see. Even if you're just coming through Alice, it's like I said, it's only probably 20 minutes, if that, out of town. Yeah, come and check it out. Picnic areas, toilets, no camping, but yeah, we're going to keep heading on towards Standley Chasm. Liz is just taking photos of flowers, so could be a while.
River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're gone.
To the Kathleen Buzzcott Art Gallery next, and pretty excited. I love art, and I love particularly contemporary Indigenous art. I believe you can do experiences and things like that here, but I haven't booked anything in, so we're just going to have a sticky beat today. But if you're up here and you want to book something in, I think definitely give this lady a call. The Visitor Information Centre in Alice is where I heard about this, so just hit them up and they'll be able to organise it for you. Story of my life. All the art galleries are closed when I'm driving past them. I swear Simon stitches me up. I swear he researches when they're closed and goes, let's drive fast now.
Gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're gone.
This is definitely what we came to the NT for, isn't it, Dal? This is just beautiful.
Just actually thinking, it's almost like the Great Ocean Road, if you've seen those episodes. It was just, it's overwhelming in a way in how much there is to just look at, but it's also overwhelming in the sense of trying to film to show you what it's like, because it's just all around you, and it's just every time you go over a crest or around another corner, it just changes again, and the sun goes behind a cloud and it changes, and then the sun comes back out and it changes again. It's just such an impressive landscape. I mean, I can understand like Uluru, definite bucket list item, do it, go and check it out, it's pretty awesome. Katajuda, or the Olgas as they were called, same thing, go and check it out, but don't ride off the West Macdonnell Ranges. It's equally as impressive, if not more impressive, and we're only half an hour into it. It's just insane. I can't believe we've never been here. I can't believe we haven't gotten here before now, but yeah, I'm impressed. You can't tell. It's awesome.
Yeah, even in just that time it took Simon to say that it's changed again and it's beautiful and stunning again, and it is. It's amazing. I wonder if we've been desensitized to coming across the desert too, and you're used to just flat and vastness and the beauties in the vastness, and whereas now it's like, oh my gosh, there's something to see, and if I turn that way there's something out that window as well.
I don't know, it's a pretty impressive landscape.
It's a good spot.
It's gonna cry, it's gonna cry. You want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just leave it all behind. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.
Just pulled into Standley Chasm and sort of expecting a bit of a campground. It's really not. It's just a gravel car park basically. They do have toilets and hot showers. There's washing machines here. You can get power. They're booked out at the moment with power, but that's fine for us. So if you want to do the walks here, it's $12.50 per adult, or a family's $30, I think. 2 adults, 2 kids. It sounds quite nice. There's a little kiosk there and everything like that. They do coffee and meals and stuff as well. Camping is $18.50 a head, and that includes entry. So for an extra $6 a head, if you're going to do the walk anyway, you can camp here. The reason for the charge is this is not part of the national park. It's completely privately owned by the Aboriginal community, and it's completely run by the Indigenous people. And all the money that that you pay to go through do the walks goes back into the walks and back into the communities. I think we might stay.
I think we'll stay.
It's 2:45. It's pretty busy here at the moment, but she just said that once all the day visitors leave and it's only the campers left, we can move and spread out a bit. So we might even squeeze one of the easy walks in this afternoon. Just tell the kids, all right, kids, let's get out of the car. We go for a walk. Oh, I want to stay here. I want to watch TV. I don't want to get it. You bring them halfway around the country to go and look at beautiful things, and they just don't appreciate it, eh?
Barbie Bum, Barbie Bum.
Walk
Is that
time?
your favourite show, is it?
No.
I would have thought, we must have stopped in Alice Springs for too long. I would have thought the kids would be itching to get out of the car, and they both just want to stay there. It's ridiculous. Nearly ready to go for a walk. How long does that take? Oh, it could be half an hour maybe. By the time we do, have a snack, toilet breaks, everyone gets their stuff sorted. We got bags, we got hats, we got sunnies, we got camera gear. I mean, mind you, we're ready in 10 seconds. The kids, different story. But anyway, half an hour later, we're ready to go for a
Do you
walk.
remember when we just used to leave the house with our wallet and phone?
Wrong way, boys. This way. Yeah, remember you used to do that. You walk out of the car. Yep, phone, wallet, keys,
Done.
check. Let's go. Those days are over. These cycads, which it's saying some of the specimens in here are estimated to be between 500 and 1,000 years old, and that their nearest relatives are located 1,400 kilometres away. It impresses me, the ability for nature to just look at that. Like,
The ultimate survivor.
if anyone's done any gardening at home and you try and get a seed or a seedling or a plant and plant it and you can't get it to grow, it dies. It's got perfect soil, you water it every day, take good care of it, and it still dies. Does that not frustrate you, seeing shit like that? Well, quite the impressive chasm. We've got it all to ourselves too, which is pretty sweet. Nice time of day to be down here too in the late afternoon. The sun's getting low in the sky. It's beautiful and cool in here, and yeah, it's an impressive little section of the ranges. Pretty rocks, aren't they? Good morning. Oh, we had a good little night here last night. Yeah, nice and quiet. Good hot showers. Washing machine here as well, which is free, which is pretty unique and rare, and we took full advantage of that. this morning, holy hell, the people rolled in. It is, yeah, it's peak hour this morning, people everywhere. So we're going to go for another quick walk. So just getting shoes back on, ready for the walk. Liz has been speaking to one of the locals here. She's been given a bit of a hot tip of a different way to go that might be able to avoid the crowds and get into a secret little spot. There's rumours of a waterfall. We'll see if there's got any water going over it. But anyway. Going off a bit of a mud map that we got from the lady this morning.
That explained the directions to me.
Yeah.
So we've got about a 10% chance of making it.
So this lady drew a little mud map for Liz and explained to Liz the directions, which is never a great start because Liz's sense of direction, well, let's put it, she's not known for it, put it that way. Or not in a good way anyway. Form track now, just working our way up this little dry creek bed to just try and find this spot. It looks like we're not too far off, but progress has definitely slowed. As we suspected, the waterfall looks like it's probably dry, but we're going to try and get up into this little rock pool. Now the rumour is you can swim in it. Don't know that I would. Well, that was definitely worth the hike in and the difficult rock hopping. Here we go, James. Brad's hand. Jump. 1, 2, 3, jump. Good job. Yeah, you made it.
That was so cool. Love it. It's definitely like it's just so nice to be off the beaten track and exploring.
Wicked. Go. Jump or slide?
Jump.
Figures. Jesus Christ.
I'm not known for my finesse.
She does have some endearing qualities, despite her lack of navigation, coordination, singing ability. That's probably about it, really. Oh, domestic duties. Overall, she goes alright. Standley Chasm, done and dusted. That was really good.
It was really good.
So after yesterday arriving and being a little bit underwhelmed, or a little bit, I don't know, just I guess it wasn't what we were
Expectations and reality.
Yeah, it just wasn't what we were expecting. And then, yeah, the longer we stayed and the walks we did were awesome. The place is just a really chilled, relaxed vibe. I don't know. Like, they didn't care what time we left today. It's now early afternoon or mid-afternoon. And
the next day.
Yeah, the next day, and we've just hung out there all day and done that other walk, and which was really cool to be able to go to somewhere a little bit less well known, I suppose.
Yeah, off the beaten path a little bit.
Definitely put Standley Chasm on your list. It's a bit of a different one because I guess it's the rest of the attractions and that are in the national park, but so it's just got a different vibe, which sort of threw us at first, but like we said, I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was definitely really good, and it was nice. There was a heap of hikers in there because there's a trail that runs from
the Larapinta Trail.
Larapinta Trail, which is just over 200 kilometres, and people trek it, and so it's one of the main stops because obviously it's 3/4 of the way or 1/4 of the way, depending which way you walk it. And it was just filled with some really nice people. Everyone was really friendly. Yeah, we had a good time.
The day's getting on, so we're just gonna sneak down the road a little bit, as much as a four-wheel drive and a caravan can sneak. Just gonna head up the road a little bit, and just head into like a little free camp or something. We'll find something. The only thing with the Standley Chasm campsites is they're not that level, and we use our airbags to level up, and we just pulled out and I've realised I forgot to reset the airbags, so I better jump out and do that. I was driving along wondering, why is the van on such a weird angle? Like, it's leaning on the road. The road doesn't have that much camber. This always happens when you just think, oh, it's just a quick short drive, we'll just duck down the road. It's easy to forget things. Anyway, happens to the best of us. Hey, if it happens to us, it happens to the best. Alright, that should be a bit better. Hopefully she'll roll level straight down the road now. This is one of the maps we're using while we're out here. This has got a really good, what is it, Red Centre, Alice Springs to Uluru HEMA map. It's, it's good. If anything, it's a bit too big. But we also picked this up from which one was good? We just picked this one up from the tourist information as well, and it's, if you don't want to buy a map, it's got a really good mud map and shows you all the points of interest and everything along the loop. So Alice Springs, so we've driven out here. That's the Standley Chasm where we just were. That's Simpsons Gap yesterday. We're going to head out Namatjira Drive. This is where most of the gorges and stuff are along here. But then you can loop right around and come back through Hermannsburg and back along Larapinta Drive.
The walk we were talking about goes from here to Mount Sonder.
Yeah, that's the walk, exactly. Yeah, but otherwise this HEMA map's been good. The Red Centre HEMA map. I bought this a couple of years ago when we were going to Uluru and Katajuda, and to be honest, it was probably overkill for that because it wasn't really. I mean, you drive there, you look at it, and you drive home again. Cheers. How good's this spot, eh? This sums up why we do what we do, why we travel, and just to get to spots like this. I love this. Something about camping in a rocky riverbed in outback Australia with those white gum trees and the red hills there, the red cliffs. The colours are just unreal. I love it. The only thing that would really cap it off is be a bit of water in the creek, but you can't have everything, I suppose. Yep. I guess you better get yourself to the Macdonnell Ranges, eh? Righto. Cheers.
I love filming. We're deeply in love. Noise.
Remove noise and deliver
coffee.
Yeah.
It's the recipe for a happy marriage. It's the happiest marriage we have, isn't it?
After 15 years together, I'm still learning.